And the Biden administration has transferred its first detainee out of Guantanamo Bay, leaving just 39 prisoners at the facility on the American base there in Cuba. Let's bring in NBC News Pentagon correspondent Courtney Kube now. Courtney, tell us a little more about who this detainee is who was transferred and what this transfer really means, big picture, about the potential future for Gitmo.
So he's one of several detainees at Guantanamo Bay who had already been classified that they were eligible to transfer. In fact, he was one who was classified eligible to transfer under the Obama administration. So he's been sitting there for nearly 5 years, since 2016, waiting to actually be moved out of the facility. There were a number of them, you may recall, Aaron, at the end of the Obama administration, who were qualified for transfer. Many of them were sent out, but some of them were not. What happened is when President Trump came in, they decided they were not going to send any of these men away. They were not going to send them to any other countries. So they've basically been waiting there all this time. When the Biden administration came in, they then restarted these negotiations with some of these countries to take them in. That in and of itself is not an easy process. So not only do they have to get a country to take them in, it's not always the one where they actually have their nationality, by the way, but they also need to get a number of security concerns taken care of. They need to be sure that when they send a detainee to another country, that if they need to be continued to be held under detention, that country will ensure that happens. What we know now is the Biden administration has been very quietly working to do this behind the scenes. There is an effort underway by the Biden administration to close Guantanamo down. They are slowly, quietly doing it right now, and this is the beginning of it. They will begin moving some of these detainees out. They are negotiating through the State Department with other countries to take some of them. The question is, what happens to those last dozen or so who are the so-called unreleasables? What will happen to them? That is the big question. We do know the Biden administration wants to close down Guantanamo, though, Aaron.
All right, Courtney Kube for us at the Pentagon today. Courtney, thank you.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.